Gotta hate coming here.
Welcome to Part 9 of the X-Files.
As near as I can tell, this man wasn't burned to death in any ordinary sense. He has all the appearances of suffering from Hiroshima-like radiation exposure.
So a reminder, the guy we're seeing here at the morgue is the bald dude who got fried in the gas station surveillance tape that we watched last part. He got pretty fucked up. He's all burned and dead and... Hell, he was going to kill us when we go into his truck, so I don't really give a shit.
Any leads on the missing Terracon crew?
No. Whoever did it was good. They got in here, got the bodies without leaving a trace of any kind.
What makes you think it's radiation?
Well, first off, I don't know much about it, but he was burned from head to toe. Literally. Fire damage never does that. Secondly, I cut his clothes off him. They were pretty much undamaged. You see this? That's the imprint of the logo from his shirt. That's caused by thermic rays. Similar effects were observed at Hiroshima. Kimono patterns were burned into the skin of the wearer. Inverse shadows of objects were permanently etched into walls.
Are there any similarities between this and the Terracon victims?
The effects are almost identical. We didn't figure it out with the Terracon because, well, it really didn't occur to us. I mean, this is highly unusual stuff, you know. Sometimes we don't see the extraordinary even when it's right in front of us because we just weren't expecting it.
Could mishandling radioactive materials cause burns like this?
Again, I don't think so, but I don't know much about it. Mishandling radioactive materials might account for Mr. Wong's tumors, but a burn like this would have to be a blast of some sort.
So yeah, it's a safe bet that the same thing that killed the bald dude here probably killed the crew in the Terracon because of the figures it left behind on the walls. So these guys got murdered by radiation. It's pretty fucked up. Anyway, we got a new email from Dr. Light. Dr. Light sent us the numbers of Majestic shipping, but literally they don't ever answer the phone. You can call both numbers and no one answers, and it really is just pointless filler. I remember the first time I tried dialing those numbers. I was really peeved that no one answered me. Anyway, off to Gordon's hauling.
Well, they're obviously not very security-minded.
I know, with all this nice stuff around, too.
It's the same truck from the warehouse. We're obviously in the right place.
Well, we better handle this very carefully. After all, the bald dude's dead. And, I'm glad, because he would have killed me if he caught me in the truck. But there's another fucker on that truck who shoots you if you go to the back of the truck. So what if he's here? I don't know. I just know I don't want to get shot. I'd best watch myself. And they really draw out you entering the building. First you see Astadorian move up to the fence, then you see her move up to the building, and then we can follow her to the building, and blah-de-blah-de-blah. So Gordon's hauling is actually pretty dark. You'll see in this video, I actually try using the flashlight to illuminate a little bit to see what the hell we're doing, but, you know, I don't know what it is about the X-Files. I've turned the brightness up on this video. It looked pretty dark even on my bright TV. It just, they wanted everything to be dark and murky so you could barely tell what was going on, and even with the flashlight, it's a minor help. It doesn't really help all that much. Hi, Gordon. But yeah, all we're looking for here in Gordon's hauling is a booklet, and the booklet is in the other room that Astadorian is not in. So, really, once you pick that up, that's all there is to this area. But over here, next to the file cabinet, we can pick up a shovel. And when you actually examine the shovel, it looks completely different from what it would look like normally. Look how freaking weird it is. It's like super thin and the handle's like huge, and I don't know what the hell that was all about. We can also pick up wire cutters. Not sure where we're going to need the shovel and the wire cutters, but hey, now we have them. I don't know how Wilmore is carrying all these items. What is he, putting the shovel in his back pocket? Right next to the binoculars and the gun and the badge and everything else? I mean, Jesus. Video game logic. Anywho, the big white sheet is on the floor. Pick it up, and we're good to go.
all right?
It's okay. I found what we're looking for.
What is it?
Look at this. It's a manifest. It details a number of shipments between that dockside warehouse and rural Route 1121 in Fanta County, Washington.
I guess I know where we're headed. This wasn't a wasted trip after all.
Great, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Now, seriously, a guy just attacked you two. One threw you over the desk, and he knocked you out, and you didn't chase him?
We're locked in.
He could have known where Mulder and Scully is. Well, either way, we're locked into the building, which is swell. Glad this building has that.
Oh my God. There's a bomb in here. We have to get out of here now.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, now we got a bomb to deal with, too. Well, the good news is we did get wire cutters, so I'm guessing we're just going to take the wire cutters to that bomb, and we'll be all hunky-dory. Good thing we found those earlier. Okay, Agent Wilmore does not know how to defuse bombs. Good to know. Jesus Christ. This is the only appearance of the cigarette-smoking man, by the way. Try again? Sure, why not?
There's a bomb in here. We have to get out of here now.
Okay, so instead of trying to deactivate the bomb, I'm just going to try and get the fuck out of here. Maybe I can take the shovel to this window. No, that didn't do anything. Okay. Maybe I can take out the bomb another way. There's a fire alarm here. Maybe I could dose it with water. That'll help. It'll help by killing me again. Okay, let's try again.
Oh my God. There's a bomb in here.
Okay, so the correct answer, folks, is what you want to do is you want to look to where the fridge is, look downwards, and there's a little vent you can use. Smash it in with the shovel to get out.
Times like this, I wish I still smoked.
Are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I find things like this quite bracing.
So I guess you're going to want me to drive.
That would be a nice gesture.
I never survived a bomb before.
Yeah, well, it happens to me all the time.
It happens to you all the time? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, here we can actually kiss Astadorian if we want. Ooh.
You probably shouldn't do that. I mean, I would love for you to, don't get me wrong, but we should probably wait until this case is wrapped before we go tampering with the evidence.
Oh, Wilmore! My boy! My dog!
Whoa, back up, buckaroo. You need help, you know that? I mean, you're quite attractive, but my mother told me not to go out with government men.
He's not that attractive. I'm much more handsome.
Who was that guy? He was incredibly strong.
Yeah, I kind of got that impression. You think he works out?
There was something weird about his eyes. Did you see that?
No, I was too busy being knocked across the room to catch that little detail.
He seemed... There was something wrong with him. Almost like he was being controlled by something. So, who owns the hauling yard?
Duh, Russian mobsters.
Wilmore, you're an idiot.
Shut up!
I guess we know why the gate was left open.
I mean, it wasn't just small-town coziness.
No. The gate was left open so somebody would get in there and set that bomb off.
Yeah, but was it meant for us or that guy?
Was the bomb meant as a trap, or was it protecting something in the office?
Like what?
Information in that logbook? The rural route address, for instance?
Well, anything in there would be pretty hard to read now, that's for sure. I think the bomb was meant to trap and kill somebody. Are you ready to go? I sure am. You're driving, remember?
Right.
Just survived a bomb. Quite a day. Blah, blah, blah. And that's actually it for day 3. Day 3 is pretty easy, you know. You just go to the morgue, almost get killed by a bomb. Regular day at the office. First I'll check my answering machine, see if... No. I don't get any more answering machine messages. I thought there were more in the game. Maybe I'm just thinking of it wrong, but I just kept checking just to make sure, you know. So yeah, just head to bed, and that'd be that for day 3. Now we want to go to the field office. Why? Because there's nothing else to do, really. So Agent Cook is going to be in the meeting room, so we want to chat up with him.
Hey, buddy. Good news.
What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. I cracked your case for you.
What are you talking about?
Evgeny Smolnikov, known head of a ring of Georgian smugglers. And I have a witness who placed him at the dock the night of Wong's murder. I ordered surveillance on his little love nest, and since this morning, we've accumulated enough evidence to warrant a raid. We leave ASAP. The SWATs are joining us at the site. No need to thank me.
Wow. Agent Cook found the guy who killed Juan. Some guy named Smolnikov. He's pretty invested in this case, isn't he? He looks like George Lucas.
What about Astadorian? You should call and tell her what you're doing.
Done. Already left her a message. I'm the Martha Stewart of crime prevention. And if she gets her tookers down here before we leave, she's welcome to play too.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
I was going to tell you, but the evidence just opened up this morning, and now we're going in. And besides, you were pretty much out of pocket yesterday, if I recall.
This is my investigation.
Au contraire. This is our investigation. Hey, I'm just trying to catch the bad guys. You do remember that little thing we do, catching the bad guys?
I'm not gonna let you do this.
Come on, man, what are you busting my chops for? That isn't like you. I'm just trying to do my job. Now, what are you getting all proprietary about? Clearly, that guy is undoubtedly smuggling plutonium into the Pacific Northwest. It's my guess he's a key to your missing FBI agents. So, suit up. Let's go.
You have a warrant?
What do I look like, Mark Furman? Yes, I have a federal warrant from a federal judge.
Who's the witness?
What witness?
The identified Smolnikov?
Oh, yeah. Fred Kohler, 56, indigent. Was sleeping under a tuna net not 50 yards away from the murder. Heard and saw everything.
I'd like to question him.
Sure. Whatever you want. After the raid, he's all yours. Now let's go.
We will never question that witness, by the way. Not that I don't want to spoil anything. Not that it spoils anything, but yeah. Shanks is never in his office. I mentioned this earlier in the playthrough, but he only helps you in Disc 1. Disc 2, 3, and 4, he's nowhere to be seen. He's never in the office. So it looks like we're going to be raiding on Mr. Yevgeny Smolnikov. And if we're bringing SWAT and we're raiding on this guy's warehouse, that means we're going to have to get into a firefight. Finally, some real action in the X-Files. Shit's going to get real.
Where's the backup?
I called Seattle PD SWAT boys. They're on the way.
Oh, we should wait.
I say we get this over with. Surveillance reported that Smolnikov entered the building alone.
You were saying?
After you.
Okay, so whatever you do, when you start the whole thing off, don't look to your right. I'll show you why. Fucking Christ. If you look to your right immediately, you are shot to death. Hui, that's a bad start. Well, folks, see you in part 10 when we get into a big firefight.